around 5, and we are heading south a couple of hours and going to a new market for me in Bloomington, Illinois. And this is called the Third Sunday Market, and it has over, they said, 450 vendors. And I think from what I looked online, it looks like it'll be both inside and outside, maybe at like a fairground type area. So like I said, it is new to me. We are gonna go to the market, see what kind of good thrift type stuff we can find. I think this will be a mix of all different price points. It'll be flea market, it'll be collectibles, it'll be thrift. So we'll just have to check out and see what we can see, not only for the garden, because I'm always looking for garden decor thrifts, but also for the home, because now we're moving into fall here in the Midwest, and we'll be inside before long. So I want to add some new things to the home too. So we're just going to have a good day and see what we can see. So come along with me and let's go to this new market. Oh, look, our very first thing we walk by. It's already sold, but that's similar to the one that we seen down at the other market that I took you to that had the metal top. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more design, but very cute. So lots of people. So we're gonna backtrack. I seen that this is the first aisle over here. So we'll go down this aisle. And like I said, they said over 450 vendors. So lots of vendors. I see a pretty chair, pretty plant stand, you guys. One of the very first things I seen, a plant stand. It needs to be refinished, but it's nice. This chair here, I think this is really pretty. Look at that carving on it. We've got some watering cans down here, some metal watering cans. Oh, these are cute chairs. Look at those. There's 2 of them. But I do like those. They've got the curled under legs. I like more of the French leg, but they're very heavy. So let's try it out. Okay, so I'm trying out the little black chair. It's so cute, but they are very uncomfortable. Let me show you. Look how narrow that seat is in them. So they're more definitely decorative. They would be cute out in a garden, more decorative, or maybe a cat would lay on them, or a small child. But for the average adult, they're not going to be something you're going to set on very long. And I don't think, to me, they're more of a design element anyway. But they are really cute. I'm not seeing a price.
That would have been Sarah and Bobby.
Yeah. Oh, $200 for this set. Okay, so it looks like we have a line here of tables, and then over here across the way there is a whole bunch of vendors, and then also again in here is lines of vendors, and maybe even down there at the third canopy. So we're just gonna walk around and see. I'm seeing different things. I'm seeing flea market stuff. I'm also seeing like jewelry and handmade type stuff. So just all different types of, like I said, price points and different items. I really did like those black chairs, but I didn't want to spend $200 for 2 chairs for the garden. So we'll keep looking. Okay, this booth has lots of Halloween stuff, but I like this pretty frame. Look at that. And now I just had showed you how you can download a print on, I used Etsy, any size, and then Mod Podge it to make the matte print look like an oil painting. So that would be a perfect, great big frame to download a gorgeous print to put in. Well, it's so pleasant today. I like being outside better than undercover, but it looks like we're about out of the outside stuff before we go undercover. So let's take a look here. Okay, that's a really pretty table. See, look at this little vintage set here. And it even has a little chair that would go with it. Look at that pretty light. Wow, $150. And I also seen they've got lots of watering cans. But this is unique here. I'm not sure what it is. But that's cool. It's sold, whatever it is. And it looks like it was a $50. Maybe you could use, I would repurpose it like a trellis to put around a plant and have vines grow up on it. Okay, so there's a pretty mirror. That's a big size too. Okay, so it is made out of wood and it's really heavy. You see the back of it? They're asking $50 for it. So not a bad price for a mirror. And then look at all the boards. Somebody brought a bunch of live cut, like ledge, mantle, table, different size wood. It's really pretty. So there's an old school plant stand, curved plant stand, and a cute little ottoman that's also a basket to store stuff in. And then there's some furniture over here and tables. Okay, so we're heading back outside to see what's outside. That was a little bit inside. That was just one of them. Like I said, I think there's 3 of those covered areas. But the sun has popped back out again, so I wanted to get back outside and look around. And there's some architectural salvage type stuff. Look at these pretty posts, columns. Somebody could do something really unique with those and redo them. This is a pretty pitcher and bowl set. The pretty purple flowers on it. That would look lovely with lilacs in it in the springtime. Wow, look at all this silverware, guys. Oh, that like. And then old teapots that make gorgeous garden flower holders repurposed. And little creamers and sugars. They also are really cute to put your garden flowers in. These are pretty candle holders. Look at those with the crystals on them, very ornate. I could see those in Christmas decorating on a mantle. That would be really pretty. That. Isn't that pretty? The cupboard inside it that they painted. And then I spotted these across the way, and look at these. They're table legs. It looks like or maybe a couch. It wouldn't have been a table. I don't know what it would have been. Maybe a couch. They look very cool, repurposed. But these, whatever they were, they screwed in. Look at that screw on those legs. Talk about old school. Wow. Okay, and then I like these. Somebody has made. Oh, that's pretty. An old school clock, a real pretty buffet that's been repainted back there. Oh, and here's some cute little pictures. These would be cute with little flowers in them, like some little sweet peas. Here's old doorknobs. In our other house, we had all of our doors had these pretty glass doorknobs. Somebody even brought an old radio. Look at that. Some old porch swings with the chains still on them. Okay, so this bird cage would be really pretty with either a faux or a real plant in the base of it, or take off the top and use the top as a cloche. We also have a little greenhouse here that would be adorable, decorated up. All kinds of cute stuff. We've got an old bike and an old chair. They've hung some lights there, and they've taken an old lead pane window to use as a display, and we've got some homemade birdhouses. More Americana stuff over here. Okay, the fall garden stuff has started. Look at all this. All kinds of fall. Oh, look at this. This is pretty with the trays. A tray stand. Look at that. That would make a cute plant stand. Okay, I like that color, that dusty pink on that little table and chairs. And then they did a gray top on it, and then they put a polyurethane coat. But look at that, those legs, that's very cute. Dresser, maybe wardrobe doors that they had taken off of a wardrobe. It's got the hinges on the side, so they're real thin. But boy, those are pretty. A pair of them. And look. Okay, so we've walked through all the outside, and I think we've been under all three of the covered areas, but we've not been inside the building yet, so that's where we're heading now. Well, I was wrong. There's one more building, and I seen someone carry this out. A huge piece of this metal, wrought iron, isn't it? And it's like legit, guys. Super heavy. Very pretty. Look how they have this set up with the little chairs, the folding wooden chairs. And I think I remember those butterflies from quite a while ago. I had some of them years ago. I like these old clocks. These top two remind me when I was in Paris last year at the flea markets. They would have a lot of old clocks. And I picked up one there that I really liked, but it was so heavy. I ended up not getting it because I was afraid it would be too heavy to use in my luggage. It also didn't work and would have to be repurposed, but very cool. Oh, and I have these similar end tables. Mine are oval, and they did them in that matte black. That looks really nice. Look at all the silver. Look how ornate that is. That is absolutely gorgeous. With that tray. Oh my gosh. It's unsigned, but it is a canvas. I flipped it over and looked. So somebody painted it for $10. Okay, too funny, guys. I seen this out of the corner of my eye and was like, oh, I like that mirror too. I have that mirror. It's in my makeup room. I have that exact mirror. So good thing I like it, huh? And here's a suitcase of old frames, oval frames, square frames. There's a frame down here. This one's vintage frame, $25. Now that's a pretty color of a green for a desk too. I do like that color. A lady that runs this booth also has a store here in town, and she does all the Dixie Belle line of chalk paint. So that's what we're seeing.
That's tile.
This is cool, guys. It's a tall, very, very tall. And it's got a door on it, and it's open in the bottom, and so it would work really good as a cloche for $32 with it being so tall like that. It's heavy too, so that's a cute idea. Okay guys, so now we are heading inside the building. It's a little bit of a walk. Some of the things that I've seen that I like are, I still like those black wrought iron chairs. They were pretty, but more than what I wanted to spend. I did like the little painting that I spotted with the flowers on it. And other than that, oh, and of course, the metal fencing I really like too, but don't have a spot for that. So we're just gonna keep looking. Okay, and look at all of those wooden bowls in that cabinet. Now, I think this area is set up more permanent. I could be wrong, but I was thinking when I looked online, it said that there was more of a permanent area, and then also the vendors that just come for the once a month outside. Okay, look at this gorgeous frame, you guys, with the oil painting in it. I like the frame. Look how big that is on how old that is on the back of it. Very cool. Okay guys, it has been really nice here walking around. I haven't purchased anything. I've been looking. Nothing that says it has to go home with me today, but I have seen a lot of real neat things, and hopefully that gave you some ideas if you've got stuff already that you can repurpose.